Stream has
people know
begun.
that we were streaming.
Yay! Wow. No.
No?
Okay.
So you know how there's music at weddings?
Yes.
Do you think they'll play Viva La Vida at the divorce proceedings?
Got him.
Nobody knows what the fuck you're talking about, and that's just awesome.
Okay. I let 10 billion people know our location.
Yay!
So that 2 may stumble upon here.
Yay!
And, I actually don't know which person to start with, because there's interesting starts no matter who I choose.
There's always a coin.
That's true. Let me think about this. What would flow the best? I think I'm gonna start with calorie.
Yay.
Calorie gaming.
Calorie gaming.
Alright, let me preload the correct map. And welcome back, guys, to another session of Waning Whispers. It's been a hot minute, but we are back on the grind. Back to the fuck-ass city where nothing normal ever happens. But I'm gonna throw you guys for a loop and hit you with the most normal session ever. Just you wait.
He says for the 5th session in a row.
This one will be normal, I promise.
He says for the 5th session in a row.
But, without further ado, we will continue off where we started last time. So, it's the nighttime. Nights like these are nice. Despite the small dangers of the old district, you could call this area beautiful. It's the place you grew up in. You and Sadia walk down one of the roads overlooking the river. In the distance, to your right, you can see the Grey Crown district. It's a lot more bright than what you have here. And despite that, there's a certain charm to the old district. Something that the Grey Crown couldn't really emanate. Not sure how to put it into words, but it's earnest, it's honest, it's real. You just got back from checking the one tree in front of the orphanage gallery. It seems to have been not stunted in its growth, but a lot more slow than it should be. You're not sure if it's going to grow any larger without some real assistance from someone who knows a thing or two about plants.
In retrospect, it's not a great place for a tree.
Yeah, if we have meetings to roll, you know that it's not a great place for a tree, but man, it would be really great for storytelling.
Yeah.
A tree growing in the middle of the road? Everyone would be talking about that. Sadia, kind of, as you two walk down this path, she speaks up. Are you fond of this area, Calorie? This is the second time you've brought me over to this place.
Yeah, so I keep bringing you here.
Is there something about this place that's special to you? She says, kind of looking at the area. It's clear that she's a little, like, off-put by this area.
That's where I grew up, and it's got charm to it.
Well, maybe it's just my biased opinion, but it feels like this area's dying. It always makes me, well, I suppose sad walking over here and seeing everything.
I suppose I can see that.
But I'm glad you see something nice in this place. It's not a place I like to see myself in, but I'm glad to see someone care about this. Not many people take care of the old district.
Yeah, if no one cared about it, it would be dead.
That is true. Are you close with the council member who represents the old district?
Who represents here again?
Lady Teslin.
Oh, right. Keller kind of like shuts her mouth. No, I don't really know her. Don't think I've ever even seen her around here.
That's understandable. She's newly elected. She lived here for basically her whole life. She was one of the bigger advocates of helping this district out. So I'm glad she was able to find a place on the council. Though I don't think she will make any real change.
Guess we'll have to wait and see. You wouldn't happen to know if she's, like, still alive, or, like, undead or anything?
She is. They wouldn't allow any mortal to be on the council.
Oh. Anyway, that seems not fair.
Life isn't really fair, but...
Fair.
How much do you know about the council?
Lady Teslin is on it.
Of course. She walks over... Well, come here, and this is going to be a little bit of a talk.
Alright.
If you're going to be hanging around the East Ward, you're going to need to know a little bit of the politics about this area. She sits down on the bench.
Calorie follows suit.
So, the city is governed by the council and the head of, and they all listen to the head of the council. They make the laws and the rules and the regulations, and the biggest rule about the council is that everyone on board has to be a god, or at least not mortal. This is a city run by them, so the last thing they want is a mortal telling them what to do. Pride and all that. She kind of waves a hand.
Right.
The nobility is a mix of minor gods and incredibly rich mortals. They all attach themselves in groups, and they all pressure the council to do this or that. Apparently, the old district used to have a group such as that did its own thing. It made a lot of change, but they dissipated sometime a long time ago. Oh, and I am forgetting the corrections. You probably haven't heard of us, and that's because we're kind of secretive. Even from most of the council.
Oh, so I shouldn't talk about you.
Yes. We do things to keep the peace in Bliston City. You see, the gods they have a very stable plan for the future, and individuals that can rock the stability, making it unstable, are seen as threats and treated as such. It's a little bit unfair, as you haven't even committed the crime yet. But it's better to be proactive in removing threats before they even become threats, if you're understanding what I'm saying.
I understand, but I think it's also dumb.
How so?
Well, I mean, they haven't even done anything yet, and it just seems kind of wrong to me to, I don't know, take someone out for some kind of plan or whatever that you've got. That, I don't know how to put it, but it just seems wrong. I mean, obviously it would seem wrong to me. I was, subject to that, but...
Yes, I can obviously see the bias, but I won't lie and say it's completely a fair system. Well, they say, oh, we live very short lives, we couldn't possibly understand the grand scheme of things, but the lives are important.
Yeah.
Well, it's not my place to, I suppose, doubt their plans, and I don't even think I could even suggest a change of plans.
Well, you don't even know what the plans are, do you?
No, not really. Most of the times it's just kill this person or boot this person out of the city. We were nicer in our approach when we had Mr. Lazy working for us.
Does he not work for you anymore?
Not anymore. He caused a very large blunder in the past that put a lot of us at risk. Mr. Lazy was the peaceful option. Instead of removing or killing anybody, we simply just give them a new identity or a new job, is how I'd like to see it. We put them on a different course.
As much as I don't like him, that does seem a lot better than the alternative.
Yes, but unfortunately, it's very prone to failure. You can't stop you can't stop a curious person from being curious. Despite changing them from a scientist to a beggar, they're still going to uncover secrets. And you can't stop a heroic man from trying to run in the line of danger.
Where is he now?
Those are just examples. You're talking about
No,
Mr. Lacey?
Yes.
I'm not sure. His identity is kept secret. Nobody knows who he is. He just showed up one day to offer his services.
Hmm.
If you do wish to speak with him, I could set up a meeting, but I must warn you, he has a lot of tricks and might put you in debt if you speak with him.
I'm not sure if you're aware, but I've already spoken to him once before.
She stops for a second. Yes, of course, that makes sense. You are the... Your father and your mother are... What was her name? She snaps her fingers for a second. Your mother was Pop and your father was... Latch, correct?
Yeah.
Yes, that makes sense. Of course. Apologies, she says, looking at you.
I mean, it's... Aside from the fact Mr. Lazy still has one of my friends, it's kind of water under the bridge.
Of course. Are you going to try and bargain to get your friend back?
Well, I kind of just thought bargaining with him was gonna be a bad idea, so...
Yeah, I was going to say, it's going to be very difficult to get anything for free out of him without losing something important.
Yeah, I was either gonna ask my friends or come up with something on the spot if I saw him again.
Just on the spot, a very dangerous deal maker.
That's kind of how I got my parents back.
Well, I suppose you can't argue with results. She, like, looks over the water.
Yeah, I mean, if it works, it works. If I get strong enough, then I'll just punch him.
Knowing Mr. Lazy, he'd most likely just let you. I believe he's a pacifist. He doesn't hurt to any people. Well, I shouldn't say he doesn't hurt people, but doesn't hurt them physically.
Right. Well, if that's not gonna work, I'll have to think of something else later.
You two sit around the bench, kind of talking and pondering as we change our perspective and go deeper underground to see what a certain stranger has been up to. Nilla, are you here?
I'm back in the fucking building again.
So, stranger, you think it's nighttime. You've been traveling a fair bit in these catacombs. You reach a large library in the catacombs, and librarian is going crazy running around at the books, but as you walk down these steps to enter, Hunter kind of pulls you aside to speak to you. Hey. She kind of puts a hand on your shoulder. How do you know that guy from previous? That legendary hero guy.
Him. She closes her eyes. Say I know him would be kind of a stretch. I've only really ever seen him once before, but he seemed to know who I was and was dead set on fighting me. So I fibbed and said I wasn't strong enough to beat him. And he left me alone. And I was hoping that would be the last I ever saw him, but apparently not.
I'd say watch out. I had the same type of guy fighting me back in, I guess, my world. It's kind of like yours. Kind of spunky and annoying. But, one day he changed.
In what way?
I don't know, it's like his soul got ripped out. Like he was just... She kind of, like, you could see her Hunter kind of stare off. It's like he became a different person.
Too close? She asks awkwardly.
No, he, I don't know how much you know about the city, or at least my version of the city. Apparently someone, changed who he was. After that, he came dead set on killing me. So, I had to kill him first.
She looks down a little. You don't seem to have as much of a problem killing as, well, for example, librarian over there. She gestures.
I mean, you have to do what you have to survive.
Yes. It's just... My way of surviving in this world was... It was to run away.
I can kind of tell, seeing how you ran away from him.
She tugs her hood back down.
I'm just joking.
No, what I mean to say is... Don't get into any undue trouble.
I mean, you say that, but I'm in super deep. Not sure if it's the type of thing where you can kind of back out at this point.
The specifics?
I'm kind of... I work for a guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're enemies with the city. And the city kind of found out. And all hell is breaking loose. I don't know. I have a feeling that you're kind of going through the same thing. So, you can either stop that guy before he becomes a problem, or wait for him to get stronger.
Well, I wish I knew what to say. She closes her eyes.
That's not all bad. I trained for this. Besides, I still haven't seen you fight. I'm not sure how strong you are. If you want, we can do some sparring practice.
It feels like the right time for it, but be in a bit. She tries not to let it show how much she actually kind of would appreciate just a little buddy to spar with.
Also, not to be, nosy, but I noticed that there was something in your pocket that was kind of weird.
I look down. The ghost sword that only appears to me, is that still there?
That's still there.
Is this what you were referring to?
She stares at the ghost sword. And let me change the song.
What?
No, not the creepy ass sword. I'm talking about this. She taps the pocket and something leaps out.
One.
I was wondering why you were carrying around a slime.
Honestly, I ask myself that most days myself. She just picks up the little blur bow and looks at it.
You see a librarian swivel her head around. Wait, you have a slime? Oh my gosh, that's so cute!
Yeah.
Does he have a name?
I don't think Stranger would have given it a name. I think she would have just been like, okay, I guess he's just around now.
I guess he is the slime.
He is the slime. That's just here now. But I hold it out to her. Maybe you could give it a name if you'd like.
Well, he's blue. Why don't we name him Bluey?
That's very literal. Bluey. I look down at the newly christened child.
It blurbles happily. Hunter speaks up. You're not the type of person to have like a million pets at home, right?
Pulls her hood down again. No, this one just appeared one day and started following me. I didn't know how to get rid of it without, killing it. So it's just been here. She shrugs and folds her arms.
Oh, dang. I actually got like 4 dogs. Hunter says that would be more similar.
What are... She asks all too interestedly.
You see Hunter pull out some pictures of their dogs, and you see librarian starts like hopping around looking at all these pictures, and you share actually a really nice moment with these two other people in the catacombs. And I think that's a good time to swap the scene. Something good happens to Bonnie.
One day.
One good thing. Alright, time to completely destroy the mood and go to depression by going to Sparrow's house.
Oh, fuck! Was it my turn to be happy?
Alright, let's get there we go, that's a perfect song. So,
What depression awaits me.
Yay!
back at Sparrow's home. Pim, you sit after the aftermath of what happened. It's been everyone just kind of like sitting here, checking on you to make sure if you're okay, if you're happy, if you're sad, just to make sure that nothing bad's going on.
Pim has been in a horrifyingly positive mood.
Sabina has been staring at you, trying to think of what to say, and Fi has just been looking at you, Sparrow, like, what should I say?
I think you did a good job telling them off.
Yeah, I think the situation's handled.
That I'm less sure about.
Hmm.
Do you think your dad owes you money?
He blinks. He blinks again.
I'm not sure about how the relationship works, but my parents owe me money, which is why they give me money every month.
Hmm.
Honey, is there any legal precedent for absentee parents? I just need to make sure about my next couple statements.
I feel like medically dead is a pretty good exemption.
Yes, getting to that, but first, litigator, you said?
Yeah.
Any minuses?
No minuses.
Okay. Any pluses?
This is your job to know the law. Also, you'd probably look up something about absentee parents at some point in your life. You can't really these days you still can't really sue parents for neglect. However, you can if they are rich. You can get them in trouble for not giving your children a portion of your money upon death from your estate or whatever, if you did have the funds when you
There are
died.
certain legal maneuvers, theoretically, in a perfect world that we could attempt to sue them for, but those circumstances are dubious at best, and litigating them would be an issue in and of itself.
Hmm. Well,
But I do not.
actually, I guess it would have more to do with Asporia's thoughts on the matter. Or... hold on.
It occurs to him.
You tell me who the fuck is Asporia?
Asporia is the country to the north.
That is good.
I guess it was on the border, so would both nations' laws apply?
Either way, getting them into any court of law.
No, Asporia's the country you're in right now.
Oh, it
Yes.
is. No,
The
Aspis
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 Empire is
aspect.
the... Yeah.
My bad. I got it backwards. North and south. I had them flip. I guess it would be Aceback's empire, but what were you saying?
Oh, no, I was merely stating that getting them into any court of law will be an issue in and of itself.
Right. Though... Yes. Tiny, I turn to you.
Yes.
Surely they had a family lawyer.
They probably
You
did.
Do you think they're still on the books? They've been dead for like a decade!
But did the family lawyer live in the village, or were they from West Walton?
They were definitely from West Walton.
Meaning they could have not been there during the...
Also means they probably do not have precedence for the knowledge of law in the area. I think hiring a West Walton lawyer in this area would be a bad idea.
I'm just trying to think of who would have the documents.
if they weren't, you know, burned.
I'm sure your father had some sort of contingency for that.
Oh, he definitely was the sort. I guess my mother would know. I would be interested in seeing if there is something there. Maybe... I hadn't really thought about it, because the entire place is gone, but they did own a fair portion of the land. At least I think they did. They acted like they did, that's for sure.
If there are contingencies, you are, I believe, going to be in the area.
Yes.
You could check while you're out there.
Yeah. Maybe I should make a note.
He starts searching himself for, like, a paper to scrabble a note on.
Well, that is a good note to end on as well. I am going to head off for the night.
Ah.
Sabina, are you coming? And Sabina's like, oh, yeah. Good night, guys.
Yes. Good work, everybody, for today.
Thank you.
We'll see you all tomorrow.
Of course.
See you tomorrow.
Me trying to think, do we have weekends? Are there weekends in this fucking...
In this
Yeah, there's
guild?
in
Yeah.
this guild. I mean,
It's Wednesday right now.
Yeah.
Oh, there's definitely no weekend anytime soon.
Though they could have exams. We don't know when those are.
gallery.
We need to get their class schedule.
It's at this point that you show up. And hold on. Emlyn also does show up.
Yeah! Yay!
Let's go.
Ah, hello. Hi.
Yo, Emlyn says, walking in.
I would like to make a statement. Every item in this house, I want. And
Huh? Oh.
You see
Every-
April put down the inkwell?
every single item in this house has a purpose that I, myself, defined as needed.
Okay. April says, and goes off into this area.
I would prefer that all people in... I'm going to say that I don't know they just laid down. I'm going to make a statement that I want all active people inside this room of the house at any given moment for the time being.
Yeah.
Coming back out. Give me 1 moment.
Pip's just staring at the door.
These do not have stolen my business.
Oh, yeah, sorry about bringing her home. She just kind of followed me.
It is
After I ate the soup.
it's not an issue. I would have just liked prior knowledge so that I could have prepared.
Well, it sounded like Emlyn didn't know ahead of time either.
Yes, but we need to find a way to be able to contact each other from moderate distances.
Ooh,
I mean, there is a way, but it's pretty illegal.
that's certain. Looks at Gallery.
Perhaps we can develop some sort of magic.
Hmm,
We do know someone who is quite magically inclined.
that is true.
Anyways, continuing on. Oh. I suppose that's fine.
Good night, April.
Good night, sweet prince.
They are asleep.
Ah.
Yeah, sleep. Hold on. Did you see everyone check? Fucker's sleeping in my bed.
They are your guests.
Well, whatever. Then one sits down on the chair.
So, hold on.
Yeah.
Let me change to a smiling token. Smiling.
So, Brigitte, you sound pretty a little quiet.
That's because I'm whispering to myself.
Hmm?
There we go. Welcome back, Calorie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good to be
How's-
back.
How are you today?
Yeah.
I'm doing alright, you know. It's been, well, actually a very normal day.
Oh, that's good to hear. How was your out?
It went well. Went and saw some new places, old places.
Well, that's good.
How have y'all been? What have you been up to?
Just catching up on family affairs, I suppose.
Whose family?
I think it went well. You can see how much Pim is smiling.
Yeah.
We should discuss the contents. Let me change back from my usual smile back to my serious. We should talk about the contents of today later tonight. That's group.
Later tonight?
No, you're right. Everyone here
Isn't it-
is okay.
Isn't it tonight already?
Yeah, it seems pretty
I
late
was
to me.
going to be speaking about in bed, but no, we do not have any guests. Hello, Emlyn.
I'm here, right?
Emlyn's allowed. Pim is Emlyn allowed to know.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, everything.
And
Boink.
you tell them everything.
Just double checking everything.
Yeah, I don't know why not. He's not thinking about this.
All right, I'm going to take that statement at face value. I'm going to start saying things in increasing orders of magnitude, and stop me whenever if you feel uncomfortable.
Thank you.
Pim's parents have been brought back from the dead.
Mhm.
We are all aware of this. For most of us, Emlyn. You were not previously aware of this. Us three were.
Okay, so they're brought back from the dead, so you got some zombie parents.
Not zombies.
Is that why
Not
you're
zombies.
smiling?
Not
No.
zombies.
No.
Do you recall the thing that we brought to our basement recently?
The fucked up Magitech thing?
Yes, they're those.
Huh.
Their errant soul has been put into a machine that has been made to recreate lifelike entities.
Before you ask, they do still need to eat.
Why?
He looks upset.
That's a design flaw. If I made them, I wouldn't do that.
That makes him
So-
smile.
Follow-up measure. This was a part of a plan that they had over the course of a couple decades now to fake their deaths and have themselves be reborn after certain people want them back. They originally planned for this to occur a lot sooner. It has occurred now, and they had planned to take revenge due to the time difference. I heard that whole conversation, right? I was hearing it.
Yes.
I could hear that whole conversation with Pim and
Absolutely. And Raziel.
Okay, so where comes the part where Pim is smiling?
Continuing on. Pim's father specified that they are going to plan to kill, Lady, our mother.
You mean Miss Yassine?
Yes.
Oh. So.
Pim has cursed them so that they may not do that.
Oh, so the problem.
Oh,
Not
I see.
entirely.
Problem solved.
Yeah.
I would not state that.
Oh.
Oh.
Problem is moderately solved. Pim's biological father has expressed that they would die in the act of attempting to kill Miss Yassine.
Yeah, he did say that.
You also have not cursed your mother, which is a theoretical avenue to get around the curse.
Oh.
I
would now get into who your mother and father are. Are you sure?
He squirms a little bit.
If you would like
Yes.
me to speak it yourself.
Well, Emlyn, you know of the... He looks at every window. He looks around. Just checking his surroundings. You know of the West Volton Empire?
Yeah, they're on the map. What about them?
Well, they're, very proficient in Magitech. My father is incredibly proficient with Magitech.
Very intelligent.
Connecting the dots. Wait, so are you a foreigner? Like thinking.
So, okay, that's actually a very interesting question because of the 10-year stay as an orphan under Miss Yassine's care. I don't know. So, I was born on the border to a man from a nation foreign to both of those bordering countries. So I could be...
Yeah. Okay, yeah, just don't explain that in front of a lawyer. Or any government official.
Oh, definitely not. Definitely not. For all intents and purposes,
You're an Asporian citizen.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, this is where home is, after all.
Yeah.
If there is
So,
anything that could assist Pim in this argument, they are now in fact a god.
That as well, although a god of the, well...
You have to one-up me if someone punches you in the shoulder. That I was supposed to be the cool one with the spooky powers.
Oh, but I've always been following in your footsteps. See, I got the spooky eye, too.
Well, I got two spooky eyes.
Ah, drat.
I'm trying to remember if I've actually seen your eyes on a token.
You don't want
I squint. I believe you. I'm making an assumption that you have my best interests in mind.
to. I kind of do.
Oh, or you just shy about it?
I think they look
Well,
cool.
It's not just that. It's just, these eyes. I shouldn't be looking with them. Is
It's
the
got
best
magic.
way to put it.
Wait, do you need
Making
like
an assumption, that
blindfold?
means magic happens whenever you look at things.
Kinda. You know.
I see.
Magic is such a weird concept that I'm still wrapping my head around. I'm glad mine's at least simple.
Yeah, you got lucky. You got a god where you know what your contract is. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do.
I'm assuming you don't have a copy I could read.
Oh, not really. Can't really comprehend what the old god's telling me.
Ooh.
Looks at
Hey, wait.
Points someone who can.
What'd you say, Sparrow?
You said the old god speech. I mean, we have someone who just translated a god book of a god that has literally been wiped from the history.
Though,
The chances, merely stating the chances aren't literal zero.
I suppose, but, old god business is scary business.
Yes, the blood prism, as it was called.
Yes. I certainly was not immune to its effects, nor any of us.
Although you were not a full-fledged god at the time.
He
I
blinked.
assume.
Yeah, but
I assume. Unless you were keeping that secret longer than I had assumed.
I, frankly, no, I had no idea. I barely understood what ruin was. Am.
And will continue to be.
Right.
Get a
Wait.
whole timetable basis on there.
You're completely fine. Since you're legally ruined, that means you basically don't need citizenship.
Wait,
Yes.
is that how
Not-
that works?
Not necessarily the case.
I mean, everywhere but the West Voltan Empire.
No, once again, gods can be exiled. We are aware of this. It has been done.
That's true.
Points over at Calorie.
I mean, as long as Pym doesn't, assassinate the guy at top or something like that.
It is already known that we are an official public enemy.
Wait,
Oh.
we are?
Private
Well-
enemy.
Well, I'm an official public enemy.
Huh?
And congrats, Cal, for being so famous.
All three of us. If you recall, we were literally on a hit list by the gods.
Oh, right. That too.
You have to remember, Ben was on the mountain. He got caught up, but that was before he had a conversation with his dad.
Completely forgot the events of 2 days ago.
Oh, goodness. He thinks about the trial, he thinks about everything. He bangs his head against the table.
Maybe we all go to sleep, huh?
Hmm.
Unless you guys
Right.
want to do something at this ungodly hour of the night.
I think we should go walk in the old district and get a random event. I say
I-
character, but in the voice.
That's a fantastic idea. Hmm.
Gallery, by the way, you rolled Bandit and Stadia one-shot them. So it wasn't
Awesome.
notable enough to even be shown.
I guess. Anything to read tonight, maybe? It's not exactly
Oh, yeah.
time for bed.
I had a book that I've been putting off since the events recently have been rather occurring in rapid succession.
Yeah.
I did want to bring
Succession.
something up while I've got you all here.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Well, since we're here, I wanted to bring up that I think I'm probably giving up the eye.
I see.
With what's gone on, you mentioned preferably we wouldn't be getting into fights and that we'd be keeping safe, but it just doesn't really seem to me like that's going to be the case. That these kind of things are going to come to us.
I agree. We've had a lot of combat in the recent times. My one counterpoint would be that we've probably countered the most dangerous. The second possible most dangerous enemy that would be normally found in this area. Once again, secret police. Only thing I can think would be any higher than that would be the Inquisitors.
Inquisitors.
Which...
Sorry, third most, gods themselves.
Well,
I do not
Which-
expect us to be attacked by gods themselves just yet.
well,
Or
I
in the near
was.
future. You were.
Okay. Alright,
Once again,
Pim,
that was part of the secret police.
also, Pim, I know you kind of don't want me to do this, but it really didn't help your case to have said that.
I
Does it
find
mean anything
myself
in the
at a
fact that-
crossroads where I can't stop you.
If it means anything, I believe Pim handled that fight rather well.
Well, yeah, I imagine Pim did. And he's still standing here. But, I mean, what if I was in that fight? If I had been teleported to the mountain alone?
Pim starts emanating heat.
Why
He's
is it warm
thinking
in
about
here?
that.
I'm sure you would have handled it.
What would you do in this situation? I intervene.
I intervene. I don't know, guys. I just handle it.
How?
I'd stop it.
Well,
Oh,
so what exactly are you getting out of it? Like, just more power? If it's about more power, surely there's a different means of acquiring it?
I'm working on something, but it's only so much. And
Was it-
the only other way I could think of acquiring more power is, well, aligning with more gods, but with my current contract, I don't think many more are going to sign on with me.
and you can always try mine. Don't.
No, I've already had an old god kind of scratching at me. I would not like that again.
Blood prison.
Blood
Yeah, I heard
prison.
that guy is not nice.
Call me Russell.
Last inquiry, this might have been something we've already discussed. Does it have to be the eye, or can it be another piece of the body of equal importance?
I don't know.
The way I remember,
He looks so tired.
the way I remember Volm explaining it, there's something special about the eye.
I see.
Though, not tonight, right?
If you prefer I not do it tonight, then I won't.
But if not tonight, what night?
Second statement. Have you thought about which eye?
It's got to be the right one.
It has to be the right one. Okay, then we'll have, out of character, then we'll have balance. Oh, I just realized you'll need to get another token.
Well,
Lol.
Lol.
Maybe I do.
We probably should not do it tonight, or else.
I just want to make sure that your contract is already settled on that end, I guess. Like, I want you to get the most out of your eye. He struggles.
Everyone speaks. Man, Calorie, you're really brave. I would never ask my god for more power. I'm happy with where I'm at.
I'm sort of, I think, getting more
Besides,
power
I
by-
think I'm not sure, but I think the next step of my power is to literally erase my existence from everyone else's memory and start from zero again, and that is horrifying.
So you're not
That's
going to
not
do
good.
that.
Yeah, no.
I would
Okay,
appreciate it if you didn't, but if you run any scenario in which it is required to say
It won't be required.
the ones.
Oh, look, if I ever need to ever use that sort of ability, she stops for a second. I'd have to just make sure that you guys would live for sure.
You will still come visit us afterwards, I assume.
I mean, I don't know if you'd like a random stranger walking up.
We're a guild.
You-
That's what they should be doing.
Also, do
Come
you
ask
know
us for
us?
a job and we'll literally give you one.
Do you remember how we met?
Yeah, I was bugging around on a bed in the dead pass.
Also, you could ask for... I don't actually know how that works. My power? He puts his hands, like, out, like jazz hands.
No thanks. I got enough of fucked up God energy inside me for one life.
Right.
No offense, not saying your power is like icky or something. Just but this power made me lose 2 eyes, so.
That's fair. Though, right. He realizes something. My mother. I don't think my father will call on my power, but I'm not
Oh,
sure
you-
she'll have the same hesitation. Oh,
So you're saying she's gonna get a contract with you?
I'm saying she
Oh,
might
that sounds like a fun
try.
situation. She taps you on the shoulder. Well, good luck with that. You got a really good lawyer to draft you up a contract.
With my... Banks head on
I
table.
would recommend, as your lawyer, to not do that.
But what if she's in danger?
Your mom?
Do you
Yes.
think your mother is capable of being in danger that they would not be able to get themselves out of?
Well, I mean, she's died once. He says.
From my read of it, that death was almost intentional.
Well,
What if she just wants to be close to her son?
yeah.
And a contract is a perfect way to do it.
Right?
I'm
'Cause then-
going to say- Is that any different than what your father would request?
Oh, absolutely it's different. He would never ask for a divine contract.
No, getting close to you. Trying to understand. I have seen your father and have, as of today, become even more familiar with them in general.
She operates very differently.
Operates is very different than thinks. Operates just indicates a difference in the usage of tools.
Right. I suppose I wouldn't want Ruin to be near her necessarily. I don't even know if someone could use this power without it hurting them. I mean, it doesn't hurt me, but that's because, well, I'm... He looks at his own hands.
You can be associated with two gods, can't you?
I believe so. But it kind of implies that the two gods are... well, buddy-buddy, right?
Yes, that would be a problem if you wanted to get into it. I forget if we had this conversation. It's been a few weeks. Looks down at Calorie.
We have not had this conversation in character.
Yeah.
My only thought is if you wanted to have someone with a contract with you that you both is near to you and that you trust. I was going to ask you, Calorie, if you would be interested, but I see.
Yes.
But considering you have some interest in possible politics, having a
Pointedly
follower.
not looking.
Hello there.
It would be bad for those optics, but you could get along with Volm. Volm saved my life several times.
Volm has saved your life several times.
Yes, I've nothing but a glowing resume, Pim.
I'm sure.
You'd be the first to be called my ally.
I'm certain that I'd be the first.
It's quite an honor, you know. Not many can call themselves the ally of home.
Nah.
I have a question.
Yes.
I suppose, pre-question, how much do you know about politics?
Politics? Godly politics?
Yes.
I know quite a lot.
Alright.
Ask away.
Considering your specific... I'm trying to think of the world in real life.
Reputation?
Reputation. Considering your specific reputation within the city, allying with you in an official sense would be bad for one's political stance.
Well, technically, yes, it would be very bad for your political stance.
Second,
However, I have many things to offer you.
I would like to ask my second question before you make your case.
Yes, of course.
If Calorie were to take a contract with both you and Pim, but later resigned their contract of Pim, would that connection between you two still stay as alliance?
Rescind my contract?
No.
No, my contract.
Oh, I mean... If there's any bad blood between Calorie and Pim, then I suppose it would be our bad blood.
Less bad blood, more no longer being officiated as between Calorie.
Right.
Not as a bad blood, but just to get rid of to uncouple you two in the public space.
No,
Politically.
yes. It would signify that either me or Pim are not happy with the arrangement.
Would that still hurt their possible chances in the court of public opinion based upon your existing reputation?
Well, to be honest, many people would see you as a fool to join with such a infamous god to only break the connection.
Well, I don't think I exactly have the best reputation going into the scene. Though there is the Arbor Guild to consider. Hmm.
It's quite alright. I don't mind not being known within the Arbor Guild. I can act as its shadow, lurking underneath the skeletons in the closet.
And I appreciate you for that.
Yes, well, would there be an unofficial context where Calorie could benefit from both of us? But a public alliance is not well known.
Unofficial, you say?
Yes.
A bead of sweat's traveling down his face.
Well, if you want to get in on the godly plans and schemes, I could perhaps share a nugget of information.
And that is?
But not for free.
Of course.
If I were to share you this information, I would require some assistance in my plans.
That sounds like something that will get us in trouble with a certain government body.
Well, everything gets you in trouble with the government nowadays. They have so many damn rules.
I think even hearing your plan would likely get us in trouble.
Yes, I'm under particular scrutiny currently.
I'm already in
You
trouble.
can't be more wanted.
Yes, I could. They could throw me in the jail.
I think Payment very much is not wanted at the moment. They have an active future endeavor that they will provide
For you.
legally.
Right.
You've been sentenced, effectively.
Yes.
You're not already wanted.
Community service, I guess.
Yes, that's a good word.
Also, I must warn you, Pim, now that you have the status as a god, be careful in the laws that you might accidentally break. They won't be sending the typical guard after you, they'll be sending inquisitors.
Let's say, alright, Calorie, maybe you're right about the eye.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
Yes, Calorie is quite right in most aspects. Ask her a question and she'll probably be correct. So...
I'm always either right or probably right.
Exactly. Which she's correct in increasing the strength of the contract.
Actually, no, Volm, I'm actually going to warn you specifically.
Oh. A warning.
Oh, no, just a notification. Our previous conversation. I assume you were not listening because we did not mention you by name.
Yes, my
You could
mind
have
was
heard,
elsewhere.
Yes. We were talking about facing future threats, which may or may not include actually fighting the Inquisitors using your magic.
Are you asking me about fighting Inquisitors?
No, just making sure that's okay with you.
No, once you get into the situation where you're fighting Inquisitors, it's kind of over for you. Not to be a doomer about it, but at that point you might as well wait for the trial and hope you don't get exiled from the city.
Would you have said the same thing about being attacked by the secret police?
Well, if you're attacked by the secret police, then you'll be fine, as long as you can kill them before they kill you.
So
I see. This is much more than a
saying...
single league going upwards.
Right, but Boom, you're saying that you don't have the power to fight the Inquisitors?
Well, it's not the issue where you do not have the power to fight the Inquisitors, it's that at that point your face is plastered everywhere, and it's either fight every god in the city, or sit quietly and wait for trial.
So then...
I'm assuming you did the latter.
Yes.
So then it might be smarter to have 2 eyes to look out for Inquisitors rather than 1.
Well, you don't need both eyes to see. You saw that other girl. She had 0.
He looks at Pim.
Boom.
And look at this ghost. She has none.
Boom.
Well, I don't know if they count. Oh, wait. Oh, sorry. Were you trying to signal something for me?
Oh, we're going to need new phone. We're going to need new salary tokens.
Huh?
Yes, I'm going to be going out tonight and doing my usual tasks.
Right.
I said we'll
So-
need to grayscale the new calorie tokens.
Here's my question to you, Volm. You give me a piece of information that will help me navigate the godly law scene, I suppose, and I help you with your plans. Are you asking me for a favor?
Well, it's a favor in exchange for a favor.
Right.
Thus the currency of gods.
Right. So it would be of equal scale to me telling you a piece of useful information.
It depends.
What do you mean it depends?
It depends, you know.
It depends.
The time frame.
Time frame?
The usefulness of the information.
Right.
Are you saying that we are, in this exact moment, specifically in danger of breaking laws that we are unknowingly breaking?
I wouldn't say no. But I wouldn't particularly say yes.
So, the information about theoretical breaking of laws that we are unaware of is not particularly in this exact moment pertinent.
I understood half of that, but I will admit, as long as Pim does not do anything crazy, you should be fine.
Is there... I mean, I suppose there's the research library. Looks...
Don't worry, you
stares at
won't.
the distance.
It won't be a situation where you knock down a potted plant and then 10 Inquisitors come at your door.
Well, it depends on how hard I knock it down.
You'll be surprised by how much you can get away with once you're a god.
That worries me. You walk around
It's
with
just-
Calorie's visage. What are you doing?
Nope, we brought
It's
this to
just
the law.
that.
Nothing illegal.
It's
Right,
just that
nothing
if you
illegal
push a
for a
little
god.
too hard, the Inquisitors come. It's all about riding that line between legality and complete criminal activity.
The line. Where is the line?
That's the fun part of the city, Pim. Nobody knows. Every god does a little bit of illegal activity. I don't know a single
What?
one that is completely legal.
I guess. No, wait, no, I don't believe that.
Really? Name a god. I'll tell you what illegal things they've done.
Vivana.
Vivana is the most illegal of them all.
What?
Well, the god of dreams. She can get information from people's heads. It's not illegal, but you will ever wonder how she can get such accurate descriptions of each person in the city.
Well, yeah, that's not... You just said it's not illegal.
Sorry, hold on. He winks. It's not illegal.
Oh. Got it.
And besides, it's how her magic works. She has to pull all that energy from somewhere to use her powers.
Right. And...
It's like me, never mind. You're about to say something.
No. Hold on.
No, that requires
How
a
you-
favor,
how you-
unfortunately.
Are you talking about how you are Volm, Eater of Shadows? Like, is that where you get your energy to do things?
Well, I don't just eat shadows.
Yeah, you also eat arms?
And
That's
eyes.
besides the point. I'm a very hungry person, Pim.
Right.
Just like you can't help but destroy things, I can't help but eat things.
Yes. That's why I wanted to ask you. Now that I have this mantle, am I going to have to destroy things?
Well, have you had the urge to destroy things? Relationships, people,
Broke
things?
a mountain.
Well, maybe you'll start feeling the urge to destroy something else in a couple days.
Oh no.
We need to start
I-
preparing things for you to destroy.
Right. Oh goodness. Well, there's useful things you could destroy. Like an enemy, I guess. I don't know.
Isn't being a god so fun, Pim?
You can always ruin someone you don't like's reputation.
Exactly.
Right. Right. He smiles.
Speaking of that, I do
don't like the way you
for the
said
nighttime.
I don't like how you said that when looking like Calorie.
Don't worry, I'm not going to do anything horrible. Just things deplorable. Anyways, see you.
Calorie, we need to figure out what Challery's doing. At some
Maybe we
point.
can ask Vivana.
I don't think Vivana can see into the dreams of... No, I don't want to know what those are.
Well, because Vom sleeps during the day, right?
But it's not like he's asleep, it's just not a good time for him to be out and around.
Oh.
Anyways, alright, the eye. We need to protect that.
Yeah.
You
As long as we
already...
make sure the contract and the agreements is airtight, making
Yes.
sure they don't take more than needed for the power that you will be gaining. We'll get things worked out together.
Right. Maybe I should make friends with a reputable god?
I mean, you already have a couple. Vivana.
Yes. You're right, Vivana. He blinks.
I'm sitting here.
Yeah.
Is Geist reputable?
Geist, unlike Vom, Geist is not infamous. He's just not popular. Vom is like actively like ew, disgusting. Geist is like the lame, boring guy that no one really cares about.
Geist is like, who?
Geist is like who? Like you don't even know him.
Perfect. I will be changing that. We could get payment on the ground floor of something great. Me thinking, what if I signed up? What if I made a contract for myself to sign? But then I think again, wait. I think there's a conflict of interest.
Being PR for one god and contracted to two.
Oh no, making the own contract I'm about to sign to get power from you.
Yeah.
Also, I'm not too sure if there's anything I do sign for giving up my eye. There wasn't anything like that for my arm. I just kind of,
True.
I give it and I get things.
I believe we had some amount of discussion at the time, though.
It was discussed, yes, but it wasn't... I'm not sure it was written.
I argued.
We were more kind of just confirming that things would work, like I could still pick things up with it.
We're going to make. Will you still be able to see out of it, or are you going to need to relearn depth perception?
I think we talked about that before.
I think the answer was no. That you're.
I looked
it's not
down at
like
my
a
shadow.
eye.
I looked down where my shadow was and no longer is. Alright, he left.
That'll need to be discussed at a later time. You should probably also let them know that night so that you can actually perform the procedure.
Right, I should go get him. No, wait, I can just talk to him.
So I guess.
Looks at the door.
I mean, but
Also,
he
do you want
already
that
left.
do you want that to occur while April is in the room?
Oh, right.
I could just go do it in the basement.
It is true. Well, that might be a little uncomfortable. I'd assume you'd want at least the comfort of being on a bed.
We could
Well-
move the bed to the basement.
And I mean,
And I do recall us discussing that it hurt.
yeah,
That's probably going to be even worse, considering the amount of how much you can feel in that area.
Actually, losing an eye isn't that bad.
Do you remember losing it?
Yeah. Well, I guess I
I'm going
didn't
to-
have nothing for long. Huh. No, I'm biased. Don't listen to me.
If Kelly wants something soft to sleep on, you can use me. I'm pretty soft.
wait, are you?
Yeah.
I put a hand on, like, Tessa's shoulder.
Your hand goes completely through her.
Tess, I don't think that's gonna work.
Oh.
But thank you.
Well, maybe if you make yourself like me, it would be very soft.
I'll try that. Keller will let Volm know that the decision's been made.
For tonight?
Yeah.
Okay. By the way, whenever when you sleep at night, what Tess does is she Blair Witch stares at the corner.
No.
Actually horrifying.
Ah, what a normal day.
You wake up and if you wake up in the middle of the night, you just see Tess staring at the corner like a freak.
Would not have it any other
She was
way.
like, "Oh, they'd probably be uncomfortable if I was staring at them."
She's either on the roof or Blair Witching.
Yeah.
He looks over at. Is Emlyn on the floor?
Yes.
Ellen is going to
Sleeping
be
on
in
the
the
floor.
basement.
And Pim takes his like blanket and pillow and.
You could probably give Emlyn my bed.
That's
I
true.
was about to suggest that,
Oh, yeah.
but yes, that would be the case. Do you think we should wake Emlyn up for that?
A little quiet there.
Do you think we should wake Emlyn up for that?
Pokes Emlyn's shoulder.
What?
You want Calorie's bed? She's not using it tonight.
Sure. She drags herself over. Thanks. And night passes.
Yeah,
Something crashes through the ceiling.
of course.
I wish.
You could make it happen.
Hold on. And hold on. Let me switch things over today. So the next day comes in a panic as you hear someone yell for your name, Sparrow. Hold on.
What the fuck? Alright, I'm waking the fuck up. What's happening?
Oh, sorry. Not your name's. Pim's name.
Ah,
Okay.
but of whom?
You hear Fi. She runs into the room, slamming it open. Oh, Pim.
Yes.
She, hurriedly walks over and slams a newspaper on you. Yeah, read this.
All right. He squints at it.
You squint at it. The big headline is the the Yarrow's not dead? Question mark. And it's like we got the inside scoop of what happened to the Yarrow family of the incident that happened years ago, and the entire event, in detail, explained
No.
by Heather Yarrow.
No. He starts. He's searching the newspaper for where this interview was conducted.
It was conducted at some. It was conducted at some. What do you call it? Oh my god, I'm forgetting the name for it.
Restaurant or station, police station, office.
The interview was conducted at the little guard station with a lot of the newsies.
Oh.
And now you're realizing that's probably what your mother was doing the other day.
I see. Poke side of glasses.
The kitchen's quite open to be open eyes.
Good morning, Sparrow.
Good morning. Seems something happening.
Well, I might be reputable.
That's something that I would not expect you to need to wake me up for. What's going on?
He shoves newspaper in front of him.
Oh,
How accurate is it to events? What does it say on the matter of?
scrambles
It's like the parents were attacked by a ruin, and they hid in a bunker, but what happened is that they were locked away for 10 years. It was a difficult time. She explained in detail the harrowing times, of them being locked in the bunker, thinking their child was dead, and everything. It's such a sob story that makes you feel bad for them.
Well, this is false.
They're finally being able to escape and re-enter society.
Was your family a public entity? What is this?
Oh, definitely.
I look over at
And a lot of you do see a lot of nobilities offering support to help their old friend.
Hello, Fi. I'm assuming you brought this here.
Yes, and she looks over at April. I'm not going to ask about the random person in the bed.
Yes.
Emma's
Do not
guest.
let them near your pockets. If
That too.
merely state that every single item on your person is on you on purpose.
Of course.
Alright, statement.
Yes.
Okay. You're bringing this to us. I assume that means you will have read it.
Yes, I've read the article in its entirety and rushed over to tell the news.
Opinions on the content.
I assume it's not true, based on what I heard from Pim.
Very incorrect. I look at Pim.
It's, well, definitely a version of the story.
Pim, this is wholly fabricated.
Well, the easiest way to tell if it's fabricated is to see if that bunker exists in the first place.
That might not be
Well.
the good one.
They definitely had a bunker.
Well, then we can prove that it's been left unused?
No.
Maybe? Of course.
He blinks.
How about we go to the meeting room?
Yeah.
I know a way theoretically that could disprove basically all of this. But it's not nice.
Oh, I like your hair.
He looks at
Oh, thank you.
Should we wake up April?
You see Emlyn drag herself out of bed.
Oh, you're awake earlier than usual.
Yeah, I heard you guys yelling.
Yes, good morning. We saw the newspaper. Hands Emlyn the newspaper who knows the story.
Oh. I see. That's real, that's a nice sob story.
Yes. Should we wake up April?
I don't think so.
Alright. Oh, I like the
Pretty
new
peaceful to
hairstyle.
me.
Oh, thank you. I wear it down now.
Ooh, it's nice.
I'll get her up. She kicks the bed and April rolls off.
Into the room.
I see.
We wake up. Okay. She follows.
Should we bring Sabina in?
April, go bring Sabina in. Yeah, I bring Sabina.
Thank you, April. Huh? All right.
Slips past fire.
Okay.
And actually, hold on, let me drag everybody.
I see we have some new members joining us today.
Are you interested in joining the guild?
Hold on, let me.
Nothing bad could possibly come of this.
Nothing bad at all.
You say that to April?
Yes.
Yeah, join
Oh,
that table.
right.
I join.
Oh.
He's completely distracted from the morning's events by this.
Well, then we'll have to work on your role in the guild.
He looks at Sparrow. He remembers.
Right. Good morning, everyone. Pim, we will likely not need specific notation on this meeting,
Yes.
as we will be discussing sensitive topics.
Right.
So, everyone, welcome. Today it has been brought to my attention that the parents of one of our members has put a message in the paper. I pin the newspaper on the board with the messaging on front. The new breaking news. As most of us are aware, I assume, the contents of this are rather false.
You hear, as you're talking, you hear the door begin to knock.
Huh?
The front door.
Sabina, as a receptionist, would you go open the door for them?
Sure. She
If they have any inquiries, let us know that we're indisposed and you will ask in.
Sabina gets to the bottom and
I swear.
you see a bunch of reporters at the door saying, "Oh, can we get a statement from Pim?" And you see Sabina immediately shuts the door, and then she slowly locks the door. And then you see this reporter start knocking on the window, and Sabina's like, "Oh, I don't know what to do."
Oh no!
And alright, and then now continue.
This will likely cause a few problems. One for Pim mostly, as they are part of this family. This might cause a commotion in their private and public life. But, I suppose as a guild this will affect us. And this meeting will primarily be about how to deal with it from our side, and what we should do in going forward. Before making my own statements, I would like to see if anybody has any recommendations or statements from my closest allies.
Pim looks at Calorie.
Looks for any
Alright.
hands. Anybody raising a hand?
Calorie will raise a hand.
Yes, Calorie.
Right, so I still don't entirely know. I guess where Pim stands on this, but I'll be forward about it. How alive do we really want her? Okay, I'll back that up.
Very, very, I'd hope. Well,
Well, I mean, with the hostilities and
mm,
the lies and the going after Miss Yassine and the gun.
the gun. The gun.
Yes, for those of us, parents last seen are very intelligent and very dangerous.
My mother's a very good
Right.
shot. He says,
Yeah.
like, pointedly informing Fi and Emlyn. Past April.
Alright. Emlyn says.
Oh.
Well, they kind of went to the media, so now
Right.
it's a whole story of them reconnecting with their kid that they haven't seen in a long time.
Yes.
And it could be just as equally a tragic a story of they're gone again.
At this before, it would have just been getting rid of some guys that no one knew about, but now it's considered assassination.
Well, wouldn't it have been anyway?
Yeah, but before, no one really knew or cared.
I was, going to be honest, wholly unaware that they were previous public figures.
Yes, they owned a very prevalent town near the border, and apparently Heather's been very well versed in the politics with all the nobility around. She has quite a bit of connections and sway.
That's bad news on multiple fronts.
Yes. I insist that perhaps we might treat this as an opportunity.
For-
Doesn't sound like he
You-
believes himself.
You wish to elaborate, Pim?
Well, I was worried before because, well, they were dead. But, well, it's a lie, but I would be able to be associated with them in public, I suppose. And she doesn't have a bad reputation. That's certain.
Yes, she only had nice things to say about you.
That
In the
too.
papers, at least.
Right.
I guess another question. But just to make sure everyone here is aware of the West Bolton stuff, right? Like,
I don't think
Fi
Fi
and-
is.
okay.
I does not know.
We don't know that April probably
I mean,
is.
April's from the West Bolton Empire, but you don't know.
I'm gonna be real. I expect all of this info to leave April's head immediately after this.
There's a reason that I've not kicked April out of this. I don't believe April could articulate what we are stating here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I art.
Yeah.
Okay, so in that case, well, with their current situation and where they've recently come from, what do we think the other people that are after them are going to do?
Oh, right.
Because now their location and all that is pretty public for them to know.
In the article, did it speak of Raziel also, like, being in the city? Did it make specific mention of that?
Yep, they said they were both
Okay.
in the city, both looking to reconnect with their child and reconnect with the citizens of Balliston and all that. There's a bunch of fluff.
Oh, yeah.
And right now, the media is like, man, these are the sweethearts. They were the best people. They've never done anything wrong in their life. They've only improved the lives of the citizens that they were. It's such a tragic tale of their son
tragic tale.
becoming the god of ruin.
Oh boy. So, they are likely. Well. Oh, goodness, they're just as intargetable as they were before. Well, I guess not, but.
He's thinking about, like, all of the political implications of them being alive again, but under the impression that they had never died.
Yeah.
Pim for a moment is genuinely impressed that they are able to keep their visage.
I'm not sure they will act violently because it could compromise their position in the city.
But there's no way they're not going to act in some way.
Right.
Well, if we want information, instead of going to them, we could go after their allies.
That is true.
Ask them what plans they might have mentioned, and they might be happy to speak with the son of the Yarrow family or something.
Yes.
Of the nobles of whom made a statement that made it into the paper, are any of them ones of particular note that Pim's mother would have told him about?
One of particular note is Pop.
Wait.
He points in the newspaper.
That's Calorie's mom.
That's my mom.
That's your mom. Our
Hello,
moms
this one
were
could-
friends?
I guess so. Well, I mean, they're both rich.
You can see that she has a statement that she's one of the biggest supporters, that she understands the pain of losing a child for so long.
Right. I mean, I guess. So, we as a guild will likely be approached by people who are wondering about me
For this, points at the newspaper.
But I don't know why we can't take advantage of it neutrally. I'm a member of the guild, but,
No matter what, we're going to have some amount of reaction to this news. It's too public, too widespread to wholly ignore. The only question is, how do we respond? And in a grander sense, how do you want to respond?
I will say how the media is portraying Pym is that they're on the fence whether or not you are still Pym or Ruin. They're spinning it to some kind of story as if you even remember your parents and fully are the god of Ruin that killed Pym all along, or you are the son that still remembers their parents.
Blinks.
So be very careful what you say to those people.
right.
It's almost like we kind of have to approach from a positive angle. If we go from a negative one, they might just spin it as, your ruin.
Right.
But we do not want to be caught too much in their fervor, leading you directly into their hands.
Right.
He's staring at the typewriter.
I have an idea.
Oh, sorry, you go first.
This would require you to agree to speak to the press in a very specific way, say very specific things. I do not want to override what feelings you do have.
Right.
But we could fight a sob story with another sob story.
Blinks.
Once again, much like we spoke about what we spoke about in private previously, they've been presumed dead for a good almost over a decade and a half.
Yes. And I've been here in the old district.
As an orphan.
As an orphan.
Pym, even if this might be partially true from what we discussed earlier, you could play the part of the child who has and always has mourned the loss of their parents, who has over time had to come to terms with being an orphan, with being a lost child, and still having those wounds within your heart, having a difficulty coming to terms with that your parents are still alive and still need time to analyze the feelings within you.
He smiles.
I think that's accurate to how I feel, to a degree.
The less of a lie it is, the better, the more they'll actually accept it.
Right. I could even talk about how wonderful Bliston is, that it would take in a orphan like me. Yeah.
One thing that we don't want to do with this sentiment is fast track your interactions with your parents, or for the public to immediately attempt to shove you two together.
Right.
We want to try and influence this to try and give the public enough to give you enough space for essentially recovering again, reopening those old wounds that have been within you.
So would I write a counter letter to the editor, or how would I go about it?
That was one option. The other would be to make an actual public statement.
They'll probably want to talk to you in person.
Right.
The Arbor Guild could host a media event.
He thinks about. He looks at the statements
know
from the
you are-
nobles.
I know you are quite the public speaker.
Are you talking about holding a press conference?
Effectively. Although that might
Yes,
put too much of a professional spin on it. We want this to be emotional.
Yes. If I'm well enough to hold a press conference, I'm not sure it'll be very believable that I'm mourning.
If only we were able to get them on our doorstep of their own volition.
Like clockwork, Sabina opens the door. I don't know what to do.
Sabina, who's at the
What's
door?
wrong?
There's a lot of people asking for Pim, and they're holding notepads, and they're asking for a statement on the recent events. I just locked the door, but now they're knocking on the windows.
Well, do not look at the window. They might be in the back already. And we're speaking in a low enough tone that it should not easily go through the window.
Right.
We've soundproofed these. These are soundproof curtains.
We've installed Magitech silencers into all of them, except we didn't because that'd be illegal.
There's magic woven into these. We didn't pay the bill.
Well, did you see Five speaks up? Well, Pim, it seems like you got your audience.
Right.
Do you feel ready to answer such questions right now? Or do you want to prepare yourself?
Do we have food? Could I eat something first?
I can make something.
I would like that. Gives me a moment longer to...
Looks at Gallery.
You look at calories.
It'll all be alright.
Yeah, you got this.
Thank you.
Pats Gallery's head and.
As floats over, I'll be in your eye patch for good luck.
Ooh! Good idea.
She possesses your eye patch. Emma's like, oh, don't worry guys, I'm gonna hold down the fort by,
Emily?
standing over Sparrow's shoulder. Backseat cooking.
Oh. Emlyn, could you ask something could you bring Fi over here real quick? I need to request your assistance with something.
Sorry, you're getting cut off.
Could you, Fi, I would like to request Emlyn's assistance with something, on an official capacity.
Oh, of course.
I see. Could Emlyn assist by sound dampening all of the chatter that might be occurring here in the dining room while we prepare food, just so they don't realize that there are people performing activities here. Looks over at the windows.
Yeah, Pim's looking through the windows.
You did see a person knocking on the windows. Hold on, let me. You see a person knocking on the windows. Like, doo, 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 doo. Emlyn walks over and starts using her magic to basically
Blur it out.
to get rid of the lights directly in front of the windows to make them completely dark.
Also, ask for privacy.
Yes,
Well, no,
definitely.
state that you will like privacy in this harrowing time.
Right.
Not to coach you on what you need to say about it. Really making suggestions. This is
Yes, yes.
He's like,
Also,
he's
1-3.
smiling.
These are quite exciting times, Pim. Not to make light of your entire situation.
Exciting is definitely a word for it.
Alright, we don't have any official ingredients in the back, do we?
Not particularly, but
Not particularly. But if you do need food, fine, I'm gonna always bring a regular loaf of bread with them.
Alright, we'll probably do that. Can I say we have a little bit of tea in the back?
Sure.
Just brew a cup of tea because I want to do that in character to help with possible throat for public speaking.
Yay.
We do not do much grocery shopping. We mostly have the bread from I need to go get.
Yes.
I just remembered. I'm trying to remember. Oh fuck! Have I gotten my daily money yet?
You did get it.
You
the
did
other
get
day.
it. It was
Let me advance it a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, we advanced it today. I was like, oh, did I get my money, or have we not had enough time for still go and grab it and bring it back?
It's not
No,
daily.
you get one. It's weekly.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
It's weekly, and then the amount per day is. Yeah. All right. I have a cup of tea and the bread we usually 5 rings in the morning.
That would be a +2.
Is he just gonna eat bread? And the tea? Then I would roll that.
If you want, I can attempt to toast it.
Attempt to cook it?
Oh, well, you just have to hold it near my head.
He smiles.
I don't think you want the purple fire of ruin to cook the bread.
I
It might make it go bad.
I would prefer also something that is a bit more consistent in its heating.
Ah, that's fair.
That way I can attempt my cook roll and see if I get the natural 20.
Calorie, are you sitting with April?
Yeah, Calorie's thinking, like, it's probably best if I am not seen in general by the media.
That's understandable.
So she's sticking to the shadows and talking with April.
April looks at you. A lot of things happen. Very fun. Exciting.
Yeah, that's what it's like being in the guild.
You're the newest member of the guild.
Oh. Very cool.
Yeah, welcome to the guild.
Thank you. April needs to make a call.
Okay, go out the back door if you gotta leave.
Yeah. She
God, leave the fucking house! No! Uh-oh.
She
There she
goes
goes.
out the back door and
Bye.
she pulls out her little walkie-talkie.
Thank God
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
none back there.
People on news. She starts relaying information.
I love you, April.
Anyways.
You better not be working for them, April.
Smiles.
Anyways, can I attempt to toast the bread, which might ruin the ingredient, but...
Yeah, you could toast the bread.
Yeah.
Also, you get +1 ingredient.
One for the ingredient.
Okay.
Critical.
I forgot. You get a +2 bonus on top of that if you pass the cooking. If I'm
I think so.
remembering.
Yes, it's a critical vote, it's another +2.
The +2. Okay, so this bread is a +5 toasted bread.
Oh,
It's got a little bit of butter, maybe some rosemary. Who knows?
damn. Time to eat toast. Time to see how good Pim is at eating toast.
I forgot. Was it Sparrow who got the new clothes, or was it Pim?
I think Sparrow got new clothes. I don't recall. He needed that.
It needed it.
Oh my god! Jesus, you the food goes down nice.
Okay. Thank you.
He also drinks the aforementioned tea. He has a very professional look on his face. He looks at Sparrow.
Should I smile the entire time, or should I attempt more dour?
With the words I assume you're going to be saying, a dour expression would be better.
Right.
Also, Sparrow, it would be nice for you to be up there as well. Not
Yeah.
to say any words, but as the leader of the guild.
Leader of the guild, emotional support.
I would certainly appreciate it.
See Sabina holding the line against the door. And as you look at Sabina, she does one nod and opens the door. And the second the door is opened, a flood of questions come through as people are just speaking over themselves.
He steps forward so he's like standing in the doorway so they can't like move past him.
Greetings and welcome to the Arbor Guild. Apologies, as I am currently in mourning. Would you mind taking your time?
He tries to shout over the crowd.
The crowd immediately silences, seeing you speak, and they're getting ready to write down anything you say. One of the one up here says, "You're in mourning, but it seems that your parents are alive. Do you have anything to say about that?"
Yes, they are alive. Apologies. I was unaware of their status for the past, I believe, decade. The situation in which I had last seen them was, as you all know, quite dire. Many old wounds.
He very much like hand on chest, looking to the side, eye closed.
Give him diplomacy +2.
Yeah.
Sway the crowd.
+2. Diplomacy is a 2, and charisma is a 3. Yeah.
You play it up very well, and it's like furiously writing it and like nodding.
I'm sure you have as many questions as I do.
Does that mean you're unaware? Until today? This one says,
I became aware of their safety very recently, yes.
He's not lying.
I was quite a shock to wake up to that newspaper this morning. I would think that they would be here. But I do not blame them. Surely it must be, from their account, quite harrowing as well.
He seems in deep consideration that these aren't practiced words that he was thinking of as Sparrow was toasting the toast.
you see one of them. Oh, their parents never came to visit. I wonder why. See, roll diplomacy.
Okay. Any minus plus?
No minuses or bonuses for this
Okay.
one.
Skill level 2, attribute 3.
Oh my god. Everyone, people start murmuring. And a 5 gives you a look, Sparrow. He's handling this incredibly well.
Please, do not blame them.
He's doing that classic noble bullshit.
And you see Oh, yep, continue.
No, you. He sees.
This person stands up. It's like, what? How do you feel about your parents? About them apparently being in the city for at least a couple days now, and they haven't visited you? He wants to see what you're gonna say.
He responds not with words, but with a solemn expression.
Apologies. I may require some time to fully understand their decision.
You see a bunch of the people immediately start running to get the shit hot on the press immediately, and they all begin to disperse.
Oh, scary.
Sometimes it just does that for some reason.
He smiles. He looks back at the group now that everyone else is gone.
I think that was incredibly successful.
I think that went well.
I'm glad. That was awful.
Yes, come inside. You did a very good job.
And I think we can change scenes.
Now let's make you some real breakfast.
Thank you.
Even though theoretically you now don't need it because you succeeded on the food roll.
Now that I've taken the mantle, do I need to eat?
Scene cuts away.
We know Von eats shadows.
Let me change the music. Actually, something a little bit better than that. So, stranger. I don't know how well you slept in the catacombs. Or even if you did sleep. But, eventually you, wake up.
Like to think me and Hunter and Librarian just had like a nice night together, like as much of a sleepover as you can, in this situation where we just talked about the 4 dogs, Bluey, and if Librarian has any animals, about that too.
Librarian has a cat.
Fuck yeah!
And she admits that her cat is also named Bluey.
Yeah, so no, I think this was probably, despite the situation, despite literally being in Magic Chernobyl, I think this is one of the best nights Stranger has had in a while. So yeah.
So the morning, you think it's morning.
Yeah.
Librarian wakes you up, swinging Bluey around. Stranger, I figured out something about little Bluey here.
She sits up, tries to wake herself up. What would that be?
They like to eat metal. She drops a she drops a piece of metal into Bluey, and Bluey kind of just absorbs it, and you can see the metal kind of burning away inside his body.
Metal pipe sound effect. Yes, I do. Oh, yes, we did. Actually, right before me and my remembers about Alda companion got here, we found out something like that as well. I'm Tiny. I'm trying to remember. We saw.
The slime farmer,
Yes, slime farmer,
Bane. He had a bunch of slimes.
and they were there for cleaning off weapon stuff.
Yeah, they clean off rust. They clean up the pipes and all that. It's very good to have a bunch of slimes in the sewer system. It's a healthy ecosystem.
Nice. Well, suppose if I ever find any spare metal, I know who to send it to. And I give Bluey a little pat.
Also, I forgot to mention, this is the place I was at earlier before the catacombs shifted around. I was here with Justice. But I looked around and I didn't really see her or any signs of her.
Stranger was so caught up in the happiness of just talking about cute animals with two nice people that she lived in a world for a second where she hadn't transported into this person's memories and seen a different version of Justice in this exact room.
In this exact moment, it brings you back to reality. And the actual regular catacombs music begins playing.
She clears her throat and immediately stands up. Yes. Justice.
Yeah, you mentioned earlier you knew a Justice.
True. I do have to admit I'm more curious about what your Justice is like.
She's really nice and cool, and she's kind of a little empty-headed sometimes, but she's a very good person. She doesn't always do many smart things, but that's okay, because she's really strong. She does all the things that I can't really do.
To Hunter. I looked to
What's your
Hunter.
guys' Justice like?
Yeah, I looked to Hunter.
Hunter is like, in my world, I never really knew a Justice. But if they're anything like yours, we probably could have been friends. What about you, stranger?
Stranger is faced with a telltale choice. Ooh. Ooh. Oh god. She's... I would say that she's similarly driven. Literally fighting with herself to not say mean things.
That sounds like her. I think no matter what, she's always a good person.
Stranger taking psychic damage. Perhaps that's what she believes, yes. Anyways. Shall we look around a little further?
Yeah, There's a points to the other end of the library. There's a door at the other end. It's like hold on, let me roll something. See how librarian is taking the radiation. Oh my god, she's cracked. She only coughs a little bit.
It's the books.
The radiation seems to be getting worse, but we should be able to get to a place where there's no radiation, at least. The safeguards can't be destroyed everywhere, I think.
I'll walk forward and I will deposit Bluey in her arms for emotional support.
Oh, thanks. Am I supposed to hold him?
Just keep him in sight. I hear he has a calming presence. She pretends that she's not the one who she heard it from.
Of course. She holds up Bluey. Maybe I should get a slime.
I'm just gonna keep walking.
And as you two walk, something enters the room, almost in a flash.
Oh no.
You feel a chill run down your spine. As you see Librarian gasp. As you see a large slash from the... you see Librarian is slashed across the stomach as a splatter of blood hits the ground. As you see a person wielding a knife step out from the shadows. I am going to take everything from you, she says, looking at both you and Hunter. And with that, I'm going to call the session to a close.
Damn.
Wow.
Cool! Very cool.
Awesome.
Who the fuck is that?
That's the lady from Hunter's Vision?
Yeah.
Oh. We'll see you next time on Waning Whispers.
Waning Whispers.
Next time on Waning Whispers.
Have a good night.
Have a good night, everybody.
Have a good night, chat.